finally worked. All right. Yes. I'm going to wait for y'all to come on in. Get my notes together. Okay. Email. Notes. Clack. What's this? Okay, this is the one I want. Come on in, y'all. Hey there. Hey, doing 90 Day Fiance on live on YouTube right now. Spur of the moment thing, but come on over. So there were a lot of comments that I was not pleased to read in the last 90 Day Fiance review. So I decided to come on live so that we can have a conversation somewhat face to face. As much face to face as I'm gonna do. Yeah. I feel like, you know, we should talk. We should talk. I'm gonna do both of the videos. I'm gonna do 90 Day Fiance Happy Ever After, and I'm gonna do 90 Day Fiance the other way. Alright? I'm gonna wait for, you know, some more of y'all to get in here, and then we gonna start. Hey. Hey. Yes, come on, make this live. That's public to everybody. Come on in. So I can finish watching reruns of, well, not reruns, but streaming Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 1. So many great one-liners.
Put the pause on.
Put them pause on.
I want to put the pause on.
We don't see. I mean, we don't, you know, it's awesome.
Left him for dead.
Left him for dead. You left myself for dead. Y'all, TV gold, man. TV gold. Okay? To the core. To the core. I remember when Mimi told that nigga, you hurt me to my core.
Up in here.
Okay? All up and through here. All up and through here. Okay? I'm waiting on a few more people. Maybe like if we get to like 100 in the next 2 minutes. And then I'll start. But we'll say hey and everything. Hey, y'all. I know most of y'all show me mad love in these comments, so please don't think in any way, shape, or form that I only see the negative. But the negative be loud as I don't know what. Like, I'm gonna just say it like that. It be loud. Like, you see it and you hear it like it's all in all caps. And what'll happen is, like, on studio, if you do YouTube, you know you have like a studio. And in the studio, they'll put top comments, which sometimes are recent comments or sometimes comments that YouTube must know infuriate you. But either way, they pop up on your feed without you having to actually go and see the comments. And sometimes I see some of those comments. These glasses are from Firmoo. I don't know. Firmoo doesn't name their glasses a certain name. It's numbers, and I never remember the numbers. And I don't feel like going through all of it to log into Firmoo to go and find out what it is. So y'all just go look. Go scroll. Y'all ain't doing nothing anyway. Go scroll. Okay, that's all y'all do anyway. Scroll. Okay, child, that's all I do. Anyway, so I'm gonna start off by saying that I read a lot of comments from my Muslim followers who felt bothered by the way I talked about their religion. So let me say this. I think some of y'all have selective hearing, and y'all hear what y'all want to hear, and y'all get offended, and y'all don't hear nothing else I say. Because I talk just as bad about my own religion. Okay? I feel like I talk worse about Christianity and Catholicism because I know it. Okay? But we're not going to argue about Orthodox religions and also Middle Eastern cultures being oppressive. We're not going to argue about that because that's what it is. If any culture, neighborhood, family dynamic, city, state, religion, country, any of those factors, if any of those things decide it should dictate to me as a woman what I do, how I look, how I dress, how I act, who I sleep with, how many people I sleep with, when I get married, who I can date, who I can be with, That is oppressive. And just because you heard me talking about your specific oppressive religion in this instance on the last episode or whatever, does not mean that I only view that one that way. Okay? You may not have been on my lives on Instagram. I talk about it all the time about how I feel about Catholicism and how I feel about religion and the part it played in racism. I'm very bothered. By a number. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. My camera is blurry and I'm trying to get it to refocus. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. Huh? You could if you want to. I'm good. The light from here is good. Okay, so let me read some of these comments. But because I feel like I don't want anybody to feel like I'm trying to disrespect what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not I always say if it works for you, it works for you. Because I never want anybody to feel like I would ever down your spirituality, your religion, your belief, but I see it overall as I see it. Just because in your household, your husband who's Muslim doesn't make you feel like you're not equal in your religion, it does say you are not equal. Just like in Christianity, it says that women aren't equal. Okay, and that we shouldn't be priests and all of these other things. And a lot of other religions, men can have all of these different wives, but women can't have all these different. It's so many instances where it allows for men to live out their best life while women have to be a fixture in that dynamic. A lot of the religions tell us that, mine included. So, and also a lot of ideals in different countries. A lot of the countries, over there in Africa, in the Middle East, in Europe, have, ideals about sexuality and women that I find oppressive. Even my African people. I tell y'all all the time, if y'all watch me, y'all know I love R. Kathy. But at the end of the day, you oppressing trans and gay people does not make you any better than the oppressor that you scream and holler about. Doing the same thing that they do does not make you better than them in any way, shape, or form, and that's just how I feel about it, okay? So trust and understand, when I say something, it is never coming from a place to make anybody feel like what they do is bad or the wrong thing. No, I said for me. For me. Can't nobody tell me, okay, the Lord don't love me because I had premarital sex, okay? Can't nobody tell me that my ancestors are not somewhere rooting for me. That you can't tell me that my positive energy that I put out there into the world doesn't come back to me, because it does. That's karma. A lot of y'all don't like that word. Y'all like to use other words for the same shit. It's not karma, it's Jesus. Girl, whatever. Semantics is really how I viewed it. And I've always had an appreciation, respect, and overall, I've been inquisitive about religion, all in all. So I just want to set that straight, that it is never to disrespect you when I say that your religion is oppressive. Mine is too. America is oppressive. In America, we can't even get y'all to pay women the same as men. Are we really gonna act like, the Islamic religion is not oppressive to women when the United States of America's government is? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, I'm not disillusioned at all. At all. I am not disillusioned by any of this. I am never one of those people that thinks, oh, America does everything the right way. No, that is not how I feel. I feel, and I also said in that same video that there is always something to be gained from anybody's religion. From anybody's religion, there is always something in it that I find good or solace, or a good way to teach children. I feel like, people should teach children whatever religion they grow up in, and then let them have that decision if they want to continue in that as they get older. But I do feel like on a broad base, kids need to be poured into, and I don't feel like should have a choice in what is being poured into them, because they're children. Like, you don't know better, so you don't get to really make all the decisions, okay? But I just, I wanted to talk about that, so I decided to come on live because I saw a lot of those little comments, and then they had one particular person that was liking every single one of the comments that said that. So I you know, when people do little shit like that, that make me feel like, oh, so we need to have a conversation. So let's read these comments. I take things from all religions. So do I. You think Andre loved Libby? Yes. Yes, absolutely. I wish religion wasn't so divisive as well. We're gonna get to it, y'all. I promise. I'm just reading these comments and then we're gonna get into the review. There's a lot of negative about all religions. I don't know, you know, why y'all think I'm just talking about y'all. I don't know why y'all think I'm just talking about y'all. I swear I'm not. Okay? Respect what you do, and I still respect what you have to say, which is why I even came in here on live to comment about it, because it bothered me that much that anybody would feel like that about me. You know, I'm a Gemini. I don't like being misunderstood. So now that I've gotten that off my chest and I feel so much better. Okay, Tamika. All right, let's go ahead and get into the rest of it. So let's start off with Asuelu and Kalani. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I feel like ever since Asuelu and Kalani were on Pillow Talk, I started to have like a real deep like for Kalani. Okay, I didn't like her at first, but as time has gone on, I have really started to like her because I feel like first of all, she's really funny. She's really smart. I mean, I don't, hey, look, people can be smart and still make terrible life choices, okay? Because I feel like having two babies.
I think her self-esteem has something to do with that.
Yeah, I think her self-esteem has something to do with that too. Like sister, not feeling entitled to have more.
Cute and shit, you know.
Is her sister cute? Because her sister has baby shark teeth.
She's slim.
She has baby shark teeth.
She's slim.
Kehlani is way cuter. Like I want women to, instead of like, you know, make lifelong decisions like having babies with grown ass man child. Like instead of doing that, like, you know, just go to the gym, go walk, go do something to make yourself feel better about what you feel bad about, so that you don't make terrible life decisions. Like having a baby with somebody like Asuelu. Y'all, Asuelu is not firing on all cylinders, and now we know why. Like, first of all, Asuelu's mama and family are abusive. Okay? For his mom to tell Kehlani that she doesn't care about the grandchildren, she just want the money. Give me money. Y'all. Okay. So, Kehlani said, I've had enough of this. So she put on her daddy jacket and she went down there to the docks to meet up with Asuelu's mama and sister by herself, because she wanted to get some things across, okay? She said at the end of the day, it don't matter how y'all feel. What I say goes, period. That's what's going to happen. Whatever I say, that's what Asuelu going to do, okay? Like, period, point blank, all right? So we're not even about to argue about this. The mom says, give me money, okay? Kehlani says,
right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Then the sister said that Kehlani was wrong for having babies. You the one that went and had babies with him. You didn't talk to us about that. And then the mom said, I want to take my son back to Samoa so that he can do what he was doing before. So you see, your son is like some servant, some slave to work for you. And y'all want him. Thank you for the super chat, Sharice. I appreciate you.
Much love, Sharice.
Okay. So now you want, you know what I'm saying, him to come back and be slave to you again and leave his children destitute. Let me ask you something. How is that about family? How is it family or community centric for you to feel like he should leave his children and wife in America and come back to Samoa and take care of you, as if they ain't got, how many siblings does he have? Because I feel like these two sisters ain't it. I feel like he has other siblings, okay? And I feel like there are other people in this family that should be able to help these two old people. Maybe if y'all took better care of y'allself, y'all wouldn't be so out of commission. Okay? Because I'm saying, how old is Asuelu mama? 60? Both our mamas work. Lyric mama be picking up, you know, tree trunks and shit out the yard. Like, and she older than my mama. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, our mamas walk around in workout gear all day. Like, understand something. So I just kind of feel like at the end of the day, you want to be dependent upon him. And the fact that he isn't there for you to do that to him anymore, that upsets you. And it's the same thing with that sister. And when Kehlani said, well, I'm sorry, and started to cry, I said, don't you cry. Don't you cry. Don't you cry in front of this bitch. Don't you cry in front of this bitch. I was so mad at her. I know she was hurt, but don't cry in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I just, ooh, that sister, when she said, you know what, I'm done with this, and she walked away, and then the sister was like, oh no, I'm not done with you. Oh, I love when people say shit like that to me. I have done the same thing Kaylani did. I did that at prep to a girl one time named April. April came up to me when I was on the second floor at lunch chilling. Came all in my face with the rah-rah shit. I had no idea what she was talking about. So I was like, bitch, what? And at this point, I was so tired of fighting with people at prep. Like at prep, everybody just wanted to fuck with me for some reason. And this is a prime example of minding my business, and here comes somebody fucking with me. I mean, April was the type of bitch that would see me at the dancing, and I would see her across the room staring at me with this look on her face. And it's like, oh my God. Like, bitch, please, it's a dance. Go find some dick to rub your little bony ass on, but get out of my facial with all of the animosity. Okay? So, you know, she came up to me on the second floor with the rah-rah shit. And I said, you know what? I'm not dealing with this shit. I'm not arguing with you. I got suspended for almost fighting this girl. Okay? So when I came back to school, and this bitch almost fighting. Yeah, at Catholic school, you get kicked out for almost fighting. And she probably would have beat me up, but I don't give a fuck. I don't work like that. We'll live to fight another day out this bitch. But anyway, I just I got up, because I was sitting on the floor. So I got up, and she had a couple of girls behind her, because, you know, everybody loves to watch people fight. So I just was like, I was standing there like, April, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. And she was still running her mouth. And I just remember turning around and walking the fuck away. And you could hear her at the end of the hallway, what you think you did something? Cause you walked away? And I'm like, bitch, the fact that I didn't turn around to look at you just says so much about how I don't care right now. And I never forget, because somebody told me, like, your parents would tell you all the time, just walk away, just walk away. And I never in my life had I felt like that was good advice until that day. I walked away, and when I tell y'all, it was the best feeling in the world. I was laughing to myself because I was like, this bitch is mad.
Still back there screaming.
Oh, she was still back there screaming, and there was no one there for her to scream at. And she wasn't going to put her hands on me because it was prep. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But I was about to hit that. Ooh, I was about to hit that girl. Anyway. Not her, but the other girl. Because I was just like, bitch, you keep playing with me. Because I feel like people, you know, because I'm short, people will play with me, like, and try me. And so I'd have to be like, all right, I'm going to have to fight this person. Damn. I really didn't feel like doing this today, but I can't let you think you can play with me like that. This is New Orleans. My daddy would be ashamed. So I have to. I'm 5'2", bitch. We going to have to get in the mud. Okay, I get a knot on my head and everything, bitch. We fought, though, didn't we? Okay? Ain't nobody scared of you, bitch. You could have whooped my ass 3 more times. It'd have been the same situation. Okay? So, back to Kalani. So, Kaylani is walking away, and the sister tries to go after her, but the mama, who not that strong at all, okay, grabs her and stops her from going after Kaylani. And I was just dying laughing. Because Kaylani didn't turn around, didn't flinch. And when she got back to talk to Asuelu, and she said, if your sister had touched a molecule, and she did this, she did, okay, and she did this, okay, a molecule on my body, I would have dropped her ass. I was like, I believe you.
Oh, yeah.
I believe you.
Like Pops taught her.
I was just about to say, Daddy been showing you how to beat ass your whole life. My whole life I had to fight like that. So, yeah, y'all. She goes home to talk to Asuelu. And Asuelu was like, oh, so this just went from 0 to 70. And like their video games. Okay? That's all he do. Now, at first it seemed like he was on Kaylani's side. Then when he heard, you know, her say that she would drop his sister, he was like, well, what if my sister would have punched you in the face? And she was like, what? Like for real, what, my sister would have punched you in the face? And Kaylani was like, look, bro, I'm not even trying to go there with you, but I beat your ass, okay? When she said that, I was like, it's all about coordination. I feel like Kaylani played football in high school. But somebody at the door. Look and see.
Yeah, it's about it.
Who is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You order something?
Probably. Please just go get the package. I'm
Yeah,
sure
bro.
I ordered something. I'm sorry for the break,
Look
y'all.
low.
They look lost.
You don't look like you came over here.
I'm always ordering stuff. So, after she says that she would drop him, he gets upset and continues on down this same road. And so she says, you know, I'm just going to walk out. And he was like, you know, F you, you stupid ass, like something like that. But he cursed her all the way out. And it was so disrespectful. And it made me so mad, y'all. It made me so mad the way he talked to her. Because, like, everybody knows that the only reason you surviving right now is because of Kaylani. Okay? Like, you don't do anything. And the fact that you sit up there and act like you can, like, disrespect her is just terrible to me. It's my tea, huh?
Nice liquid. Is it Nutriburst?
It might be my tea in a Nutriburst. Okay, get your Nutriburst, get your tea, link down below. So yeah, y'all. Okay, Elizabeth's family. Y'all really don't like Elizabeth's sister Jessica. She's just annoying. You know what I'm saying? She's complaining about everything as soon as they get there. Oh, the airport is drab. Like, where is the airport nice at? Like, what airport makes you happy, sis? Give me a break, okay?
You know that happy airport? You know the one.
Man, like, look, whatever, okay?
Where the guy died.
Where that one guy had died. And then, you know, they so it was Andre. Andre was like, it's winter, okay? Like, it's November. Like, what you think? It's November. Y'all, I'm sorry about my dog, okay? He's been on once a day. But anyway, so they get to the Airbnb, which is really nice, and they were so surprised about it, as if Moldova couldn't have a nice house. But whatever. And Andre's mom has cooked an incredible spread for everybody, you know, as she tends to do. I don't know where she finds the time, energy, or money, but that lady know how to put out a nice little spread of food for y'all. Okay, I was here for it. And everybody has a good time for the most part. It's definitely not as uncomfortable as we thought it was going to be. And then everybody starts singing their personal national anthem. I was just so confused by that. But I was like, oh, we had a good time. I think that's all that happened though, right? The pig fat. Oh my God. Look. Y'all say that's nasty, but I feel like I'll try anything. I mean, that's what cracklings is. Pig fat, ain't it? She said they were eating peasant food. I cannot. Is that what she said? She said they were eating peasant food? Oh my God, you trash ass bitch. She did not say that. No, first of all, you can never play Andre mama like that. And you know what? From now on, if Andre disrespects the shit out of y'all for the rest of this trip, I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him at all because I don't appreciate that. I seen the way that lady put out a spread. That lady put out a spread.
And that's it.
Oh, wow. See, I'm glad I did this live. Libby's family is extremely disrespectful with they old fat ass, I eat McDonald's every day American looking asses. Okay? Oh, that made me mad. Y'all, I can't stand her for that. Peasant food? What's peasant food?
What are peasants?
What are peasants? Hey, bitch, who you think you are? Martell Hope? Like, get out of here with this shit. So Tanya and Sinjin. Y'all, I'm so tired of Tanya and Sinjin. And that's another thing. Y'all be sitting up there talking about you can tell I don't want to review this no more. That is not true. Okay? I get very aggravated with a lot of these couples. So yes, I be through talking about Angela and Michael repeating the same scenario over and over again. Okay? I get tired of seeing Tanya's tired ass talking about the same thing as if she didn't know who Sinjin was. Okay? I give her slack because I understand that most people don't know what the hell marriage is until they get into it. And then they realize all of this added pressure and they really can't handle it. Because it's not the same thing as being somebody's girlfriend or boyfriend. Even if y'all have been living together, trust me, I know. Okay? It's not the same. So I feel like he does not even have the maturity level all on his own for what she's asking of him. And she's sitting up there crying to his lackadaisical ass family, who obviously is not going to be on your side because they want, you know, they raised him to be this way. So why do you think that they're going to encourage him to do more or to be different when they didn't do that his entire childhood, Tanya? Sitting up there ruining this dinner that these people have because you want to cry and complain about what more you want from Sinjin. You're never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Never gonna get it, okay? He's gonna always be a slacker. He's a slacker. Get over it. So Coty, okay, Coty is back at home, FaceTiming with Jessica, trying to get her to come to Vegas to visit him. At first it was cool, y'all. It was like, oh, okay, they FaceTiming, it's all good. He must be happy to see her. Why he got bad hair? You know, why he got sex hair? What's up with this sex hair, Coty? And then my questions were answered. We found out that Coty's ass is living with Vanessa. Vanessa moved into the house. Thank you, Miss Debbie, for this messy shit. Because this is all Miss Debbie's doing. Miss Debbie invited Vanessa to come and stay with her because she's having a hard time with her divorce right now. So, when Cole sits down to talk to Jessica, to Miss Debbie, I'm sorry. When Cole sits down to talk to Miss Debbie, she said, so are you going to tell her? And we were like, what's she talking about? That Vanessa's living with them. And Jessica is gonna come and stay with them. And Colt doesn't want to tell her until after she gets there. That's when he's going to tell her. Whole plane ticket, whole trip for some information he definitely could have gave her beforehand. And then he gets mad when she throws a stiletto heel at his fucking eye. I don't understand. Hold up, y'all. I'm trying to see what y'all saying before I continue on, because the whole live situation is so I can see what y'all be saying.
That's the reason why.
How does Cole get all then his lumpy mattress looking at? I don't know. Angela does have a gorilla bag. Cole is a vagina. He gets a lot. Child. Child. Ooh, y'all got y'all in the comments. Yeah, like the video, y'all. Like the video. I'll wait. It's like the intro to a Lil Wayne song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we liking the video?
Okay.
It's 500 people in here. I need those numbers to go up in those likes. And then I'll continue on.
I put people on the pressure.
No, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. Otherwise, they don't listen to you. You gotta give them a hard time about it. You gotta say it over and over and over again. Like the video, like the video, like the video, like the video. You gotta do all that. Because if you don't do it, they won't. I'm telling you. I know myself. People say like video all the time in the video, and this goes in one ear and out the other. But if they say it long enough or they make me wait, then I'll be like, all right.
Oh, this bitch.
Oh, this bitch making me like a video I'm already enjoying, bitch. I love y'all though. Okay, that's almost half. Not really, but almost.
Half is real.
Nah, I feel like we can do better than that. All right, come on. I'm gonna continue on, but y'all should continue to like. All right. Okay. My mom said she loved me. I love you too. I'm sure she's not watching this, but I'm just gonna say it out loud into the atmosphere. Okay. So y'all, moving along. What else? Okay, yeah. Angela and Michael. Okay, y'all. Michael is pathetic. Did y'all see the Nigerian president tweeted that big bag cigarette smoking women, white women are no longer invited to Nigeria? Did y'all see that? I mean, I think nobody's invited to Nigeria because it's a pandemic, so it doesn't even matter. But he said Angela can't come back after he saw how she treated, Michael this past episode. First of all, Michael rides in the car by himself back home after they had this conversation with the auntie. I think, right? It was the auntie, okay? Then he gets home and she screams in his face and berates him. And I'm like, Trunchbull, please, can we take a breath? Like, she's gonna have a heart attack or a stroke at some point. Like, you can't tell me that she's that healthy with her back that big. That just doesn't even make sense to me. But you know what? They do say evil. You know, it's hard to kill evil. You know what I'm saying? Ugly gets plenty of rest, but evil never sleeps. Okay? He can't even talk. He can't say anything. She keeps screaming, I'm American. You're not gonna change me. And it's like, I wish you would go to therapy to deal with whatever that first marriage did to you. Something tells me that Angela was like deeply, like, and profoundly abused in that first relationship, because that's the only reason I could think of that she is so hell-bent on not understanding that it's not even about being submissive. You disrespectful. You disrespectful. You have no reverence for his feelings whatsoever. You talk to him terribly on national television. You disrespect his culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do all kind of terrible stuff. And if Michael was a better human being, we wouldn't like, I'm just saying, like, this is a fact. This is what it is. I don't feel bad for him though. Angela calls a meeting with his mama. Y'all, I honestly feel like his mama is just tired of dealing with this and doesn't even care at this point. Y'all want to get married so damn bad, just do it and get out of my face. That's what the mama really wants. She's tired of these meetings. She tired of Angela, you know, calling her mama knowing they're the same damn age and all of that stuff. Okay? So the mama come in all cute and dressed to the nines in her Nigerian garb. And Angela wants the record to be straight that she will not be submitting to Michael. That it will be 50-50, which really will translate to 70-30. Michael says that he wants to be with Angela, so his mom gives her blessing. What else she gonna do? It's obvious he gonna do what he wanna do anyway. Like, we just going through the motions for the show. I honestly don't even think they really want to be together, because if that's the case, I feel like it would have happened by now. This has been going on for years. And it just kind of, you know, feels like it's not going to happen, because if it actually happens, then y'all won't be on the show. You know? But there's going to be a wedding. I guess. I don't think there's going to be a wedding. I think they'll fight next week. They'll be fighting at the reunion, and then they'll be together next season of whatever show they're on. Like, those are the same thing. It's a you know, wash and repeat formula over there with Michael and Angela. That's why I get so aggravated with it. Okay, Larissa and Eric. Larissa. Her and Eric go shopping at a store they can't afford. Okay, $11,000 sofa, and he's only willing to spend $400. And she ain't got no damn job, so she ain't got no damn money. I mean, she get a little money from the show, but she don't have enough money to do a lot of the things she wants to do, including getting a boob job and getting her nose done. And she asked him to pay for it or to loan her the money. And he says, I'll loan it to you, but I want a contract and I want interest. And she was like, sure, you won't regret it. And I'm like, why?
She don't even know what them words mean.
Why? Why would you put yourself in a situation where you're going to have to end up in court with this fool again? Y'all, I don't know what's wrong with Larissa. Like, I don't understand. There are so many rich old dirty men, creepy old dirty white men, who will pay out the ass to have her step on their back in stiletto heels. And you're going through this for Eric, who really just wants to wear your shoes. Like, come on. Like, are we really gonna keep acting like Eric is straight? Like, I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. This is no shade to anybody, but sir. Like, if you are, that's great. But why are you trying to act like you into Larissa, but then you out here talking about her private parts? Like, I don't. I mean, I'm just saying. We'll continue on. Okay? because that's the end of that show. Let's move on to 90 Day Fiance the other way, which I just watched. Okay, so Ji-hoon and Devin. So there's like this traditional 100-day birthday celebration for the baby. Apparently in Korea back in the day, babies wouldn't really make it past 100 years old. So they 100 days old. I'm sorry. Just, your mouth automatically wants to say years old. Okay. So now they have a celebration, 100 day celebration for the baby. Great. A part of the celebration means that Devin is going to spend time alone with Ji-hoon's mom in the kitchen trying to cook something. Okay. Devin is annoying. Her mom is annoying. Her mom is still mad about the fact, is still mad about the fact that Ji-hoon didn't stop the little girl from running into the street. Okay. She's still so upset about that. But for the baby birthday, she gonna act like she got some sense. Thank God. Okay. We so appreciative that she got some sense, because don't nobody have time for y'all ruining the little baby birthday. Okay. So all of Ji-hoon's family is going to be at this event as well. So Devin's really nervous. Okay. So they're in there cooking, and she's cutting up the vegetables, and then the lady shows her how she wants it cut up. Okay. Shows it to her twice. And she decides to try to translate to the lady that it doesn't matter how they're cut up, it's gonna taste the same. And I was like, see, that goes to show your ass can't cook. Like, that's how we know you don't know how to cook, Devin. Because anybody that knows how to cook knows, specifically with hard fruits, and hard vegetables, like carrots, you definitely want to cut them fine if you don't want to have to cook them for a long time. Okay? Because if you're cooking them with other things, you don't want them to overcook, or you don't want them to be undercooked. You have to cut them thin. Okay? So I really was, annoyed that she even said that to her. Okay? But the mom does help her and give her like some things to say to the family members, which I thought was cool, because I feel like it kind of comes off like Ji-hoon mama just does not see it for Devin. But I'm starting to feel like it's partially because Devin comes off a certain way to her, and culturally, I'm sorry y'all, culturally that's an issue. I guess that she's not doing all of that smiling. I think they like a lot of smiling, just kind of like, American people, especially women, they don't smile if they don't want to smile. Like, you're not gonna make, like, what am I smiling for? I'm unhappy. What am I smiling? It's hot. What am I smiling for? Like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Either way, they get dressed in this Korean, like, I guess Korean garb, for lack of a better term. And it's really beautiful. Like, the skirt, the way Devin was dressed was beautiful. Like, really, really, really beautiful. I loved it. And they were matching. So it was super cute. The baby was super cute. The baby was just there, Baby don't know what's going on. Baby just there. Okay? Just as cute as he want to be. And it all went well. She had conversations with the family, and he pointed them out awkwardly. Second aunt, auntie, cousin, my uncle. Like, he was like right there with it. But they had a good time. And like, for the first time, I feel like Ji-hoon's parents, specifically his mom, kind of saw it for Devin, and his older grandmother, y'all. The grandmother, who she was really worried about, gave him some money, gave him a check, saying she was pretty. A lot of the times, that's all they be wanting, is for you to have a baby with somebody attractive. Like, if you, and I feel like in like Korean families and stuff like that, of course, everybody wants you to be with your own culture of people. I think, that happens a lot. But I feel like they have certain freedoms as socially, that allow for, especially because, like, when you look at the reverse gender roles in their household, you know what I'm saying? Like, the mom definitely, wears the pants in that household. Y'all saw her fixing the sink, huh? They have more blurred gender roles in their households as well. I feel like Asian people also are very progressive. Like, in Thailand, like, when I'm watching Pillow Talk, Andy is always talking about how, just go to Thailand. Just come to Thailand. You can do whatever you want. Come to Thailand. All right, shit. I want to come too. Ji-hoon wears makeup. That's funny. It look like 100 US. Still, some money is better than no money. Ji-hoon looks like he sings in the K-pop group. Yeah, he does. Okay, yeah, he does. That shit is funny. I can imagine. Yeah, remember he was dancing, y'all? Like, it's like real strong cheerleader moves.
That boy in BTS.
Okay. Okay, G, yay. Yo, look, either way, I was just glad that Devin's mom didn't add to any foolishness. All right, let's move on to Ariel and Biniam. Y'all, Ariel and Biniam, Ariel is working on my nerves this episode. And I'm gonna say it's probably because she's pregnant. But y'all, her mom left this episode and her mom told her, look, I'm gonna come back. So give me a list of things that, you know, you're gonna need for the baby. And if you want to come home at any point, don't feel ashamed. Just go ahead and call me and I will send you a plane ticket. Okay, y'all, that remind me of that song. There are hills and mountains between us. Always something to get over. I don't care how you get there. Just get there if you can. Y'all remember that song? Regina Bell, I believe. I might be wrong. That's somebody. Not Regina Bell. That's somebody. But either way, yeah, I had to give y'all that right quick. Look. By a railway, across the desert like an avalanche. I don't care how you get there. It's a beautiful song. Look, I'm not gonna do it, but it's playing in my mind. Anyway, so mom gets on the plane to go back to America, and Ariel falls apart. I mean, loses her shit on Biniam. Tells him he can't really, you know, speak English that well. I'm like, well, you can't speak any of what the hell he speaks. Like, oh my God. Like, she really worked on my nerve. But I don't really like Ariel that much. I know people think Ariel is so cool. I liked her at first. But as time is going on, she makes me feel like a grown adolescent. Like a grown woman who's always had people taking care of her. So she gets to make these, like, rash decisions. Like getting pregnant for somebody who she just met. Like, you get to have these rash decisions. And then when you know, have to go through with the decisions you've made, you fall apart and you cry for your mommy. You're an adult. And I understand that you're pregnant, and that's why I'm really going to give her the pass for how emotional she was, because her hormones were probably, like, out of control. And she probably would have been able to handle herself better if she weren't pregnant. But the situation is the situation. And I just feel like her telling him that she's not excited to be alone with him just made me feel like, well, bitch, does that mean you're not really comfortable with him? What? How do you get pregnant for somebody and you're not even really that comfortable? Like, I'm gonna let that go because I know people do that. I'm gonna let that go. Okay, but look, this is the situation we're now in. You're crying in the park, and Biniam don't know what to do or what to say to you, but he's gonna be a good father and he's gonna do the best that he can. Okay, but she needs a stove. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got no stove. Like, I need a bathroom. Y'all ain't got no bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So. But I feel like that's why you don't just have babies with anybody. That's why you try to, like, you know, plan shit out beforehand if you can. And if you're like a 30-something-year-old woman, like, ain't she like 30-something? Like, child, I might be lying because, you know, she might be younger than that. All right, y'all, moving along. Kenneth and Armando. Y'all talk to me, okay? So Ken's daughters and them go to get some street food. Kenneth doesn't like guacamole, which is weird to me. And then he has to go to the bathroom. It's really gross, and you have to put your own water in the toilet, okay? Because they don't have running water in the bathroom, so you have to take the tin can, which people have been touching after using the bathroom, put it in a bucket, and throw it in the toilet. That shit is disgusting. I'd have held my shit until I got back to the house, okay? Or I'd have pissed in a tree. You got a penis. Like, you could have did that. I'm just saying, okay? But while they're sitting there talking, somebody calls them an F word, you know? Also known as a cigarette, okay? And Ken's daughter gets really upset. She's like, you get away from here. And I'm like, whoa, calm down, young white lady in awkward country. You know, it's American white ladies, you know, y'all just be doing a lot, and y'all in other people's countries, and y'all never know how people are going to react to y'all. So, you know, just like calm down a little bit, because you're still a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the federale hood ain't all, you know, going to always run to save you. So just break it down a tad little bit, but I do understand your frustration, and I understand where you're coming from, and I probably would have done the same thing you did, because I'm an American as well, so I'm also, like, you know, entitled. Were they being affectionate? Like, is that what happened? Talk to me. That's what I want y'all to tell me. were Ken and Armando being affectionate at that moment, and that's why somebody reacted to them in that way, or did they just see the haircuts and just assume? Talk to me. Okay. What are we saying? Hold up. Oh, I'm gonna get someone. Hold on. Oleta Adams, and that's what that. Okay, that's what that was. Now, you don't get pregnant from vacation, D. You shouldn't do that. You don't like guacamole either. I know, but you're still weird. Like, who doesn't like guacamole? It's delish. I mean, I don't like to eat it all the time or by itself, but I'm not like, to it. Like, if I have a taco, I'll definitely dip it in some good guac now. Okay, Armando was tickling Kenneth after they came from the bathroom. He was making fun of how Kenneth was acting. Oh, okay. I thought I saw something. Thank you. Yeah. That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, that everywhere isn't, as open. You know what I'm saying? That you can't just live your life without people doing the most. You just really wish people would mind their business and go about their day. In all honesty. Anybody that's that bothered by seeing other people live their life, it just also makes me wonder about their own sexuality. Like, what's repressed going on with you? Okay, you're repressing something if you're this bothered. I'm just saying, like the people in Congress or in the Senate who voted against gay marriage, and then we find out that, they were in the bathroom at an airport, getting a situation handled. Like, come on now. Okay, so then Tim and my Lisa, y'all. Tim. Y'all, what's wrong with Tim? What's really happening with Tim? It's amazing how white boys are able to button up their shirts and all of a sudden people think they got sense because, they look like they got sense. But the fact that he actually went down there to the employment place thinking that because he was an American, he was going to be able to get a job and start working without a visa or, any type of paperwork to do so. I was just like, you went to an agency for that. It's not like you went to the docks to work under the table. Like, you went to an actual, agency to get a job. And you thought with computers and pens and desk and air conditioning and all of the things you have here in America when you go to get a job, except for somebody speaking English, you thought you was going to be able to get a job with no paperwork? I mean, I just feel like I don't know why my Lisa is doing this to herself. It sounds like a lifetime of being frustrated over absolutely nothing. Okay, like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I mean, I thought he was doing well when he was speaking Spanish, but he don't really know it that well either. And it's just kind of like, wow, dude, you're trash. Like, you pretend and you put on like you're better than you really are, which makes me feel like there might be more to this cheating story and why that girl is still so mad. Like, I feel like, she's overreacting and beating him upside the head with something that happened a long time ago. But the more we get to know him, the more I feel like he's putting on a front, which makes me feel like there's other shit he's hiding. And then she's wasting her time even going about this whole situation because she's never really going to be able to trust him if he's going to continue to be this type of person. And something makes me feel like it's just the way he is. He puts on the front. That's too embedded in people sometimes. So, y'all, Brittany and Yazan. Okay, Brittany and Yazan go to the bar. Someone in his family has caused drama with her because she tagged Yazan in a picture that she took. And then the family member went through her entire Instagram feed, found a bikini picture of her, with the turnaround, when you show all the butt that you got. Okay, all the black girls do it. Okay. Okay. We're sorry, it's one of our best features. Like, everything ain't about your smile, bitch. Just saying. Okay, the small of my back is impeccable at this point, and I should be able to show that off. Get out of my facial. Stop sexualizing my body parts in this way. You know what I mean? I'm not appreciative. Because it's on a black body, it's too much. But if it was, you know, on a girl with no ass, then it'd be okay. Like that's the message, and I don't like that. And you know, I want us to get out of the mindset of over sexualizing everything about ourselves in order to, you know, demonize it, because that's what, like, you know, slave owners and shit did to us. You know, the Portuguese and them. So yeah, you know, among other people, not just them. You know, I'm not singling y'all out. But the more I dig, you know, dig into history, child and Portuguese, boy, that comes up more than anybody else. Whew. So yeah, the family member sent the picture to the family members and was like, "Oh, she naked." Like in like a text group with the family. I'm like, y'all messy. Y'all got a text group to talk about that girl. Them people don't want her in that family. And here's another thing. You know what I don't appreciate? I don't appreciate the way Yazan's mama was violently angry and screaming and howling at Brittany. But I'm supposed to calm down and back up off of her. But, you know, it was okay for her to scream and holler in that girl's face because she feels like she's playing with her son. I don't care. I don't care if she feels like she's playing with her son. That doesn't mean that you get to get all in somebody's face. Because if she was in America, that situation would have been handled differently. All that girl did was cry and run out. All because of whatever y'all situation is, cultural, religion, whatever it is made to make somebody feel bad about themselves and to erase their family in order to be in yours. I'm so sorry if I find that oppressive. I'm so sorry that Yazan's family telling this girl she has to forget her family. I'm sorry if I feel like that's oppressive, but that feels oppressive to me. That feels oppressive to me. It don't have to be to you. And that don't even have to be what's going on in your household if you have the same religion, but that's what's going on in these folks' household, and they're using their religion as a reason for why. Like a lot of people do. Okay? Use their religion as a way to oppress people. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing. It's a thing. Okay? It ain't just you. I'm just saying, y'all. Like, you know, we got to revisit that. But, you know, it plays such a huge part in their storyline. How can I not talk about it? How can we not talk about the reason why, you know, they're going through all of this? Now, let me be very clear. Brittany is ridiculous into thinking that this is even going to work and that she's going to be able to be herself and show her ass on Instagram and be in a relationship with this man. That's not what them people's religion and situation is about. Apparently, they're not going to let you do that. So you either going to get with it or get gone. And that's what I understand and respect. That at the end of the day, and that's how you want to live your life, that is your choice. Pushing that on other people, yeah, no, I'm not too keen on that. That because they're dating and they like each other and they want to be together, that they have to rush into marriage. At the end of the day, Brittany should not have to feel bad about the fact that she was previously married and hasn't been able to get a divorce. She's not in a relationship with him. She shouldn't have to feel bad about that. But she can't tell them that because they'll flip out that she's even been married before. Because she's not supposed to have been married before. That makes her less pure. You see how I don't agree with that? I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Yes, happy birthday, Coco Nicole. Hold on, let me see what y'all saying before I move on. Tim is a bore. Yes, he is. I don't believe he's a virgin either. Thank you, Nyla. That bitch is for her future endeavors. Yes. Whatever next old nigga she gonna be sleeping with. Yeah, my Lisa need to leave him alone. I agree. I feel like Brittany need to leave Yazan alone too. Right. It's easy for Yazan's mom to say forget her family when she married her cousin. Right. Y'all all in the same damn family. Say, bro, don't dismiss my feelings by saying I'm a little angry today. Like, no, I speak passionately when I feel passionately about something. That's the way I speak. Trust me, I'm not losing any sleep about it. You said Brittany don't like it. Yeah, she doing it for promotion. Well, that's even more pathetic. That's even more pathetic. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of Brittany's, but I also don't feel like it was cool for them to like get in her face and do all of that the way they did. That felt very scary to me. And everything since then has been on that same level with this forcing and this consistent like browbeating and all of that. And I'm sorry, but that I don't like the way that feels. And I also feel like when she said Yazan was a virgin, she was like, yeah, he's a virgin. I think that was a lie. I think when they met before, they had sex. I think on camera, Yazan is not about to get caught slipping. Okay? My mama gonna watch this, and I ain't got time for that. Okay? But yeah, y'all. That's it. It's like an hour-long video. And I won't edit it. I'm gonna just put it up, and hopefully, YouTube will let me live, because I feel like I kept it cute as far as, what we were talking about. Yeah, I know it's the mid-season finale next week. Hold up, let me put y'all closer so I can read what y'all saying. She'd have to change her whole life to be with him. That's way too much. Right. I don't like Yazan. I'm not a fan. He, I told you, he got crazy behind the eyes. I like Ken and Armando, but something about Ken is just slightly, I don't know. It's just something that I'm waiting for, like the other shoe to drop or something. They knew she was married. They asked about the divorce papers. Okay, whatever. Same difference. Okay, same difference that this is a legality. This is a legality issue. I'm trying. Like, it's not like I haven't done it because I don't want to. I haven't done it because nobody knows where he is. Okay, I don't understand why and after a certain amount of time, it should just kind of be like a default divorce. I guess it depends on where you are. But I just, yeah, she ain't coming back. So I just wanted to be clear. I wanted to be clear. I don't need a drink. I'm fine. I don't know why y'all think because I go off about shit, I'm all stressed out. Like, no, once I say it and get it off my chest, I am just fine. That's how I get it off. I talk. Everybody don't need alcohol to cope.
Want to hit my ice cream before I go up there?
Why you going up there?
Oh, I don't be smacking you.
I'm about to get off. I'm done. I'm just reading the comments before I get out. Ken is a privileged white male. Yes. Yes, that's probably what it is. A Swelu. A Swelu is more of a child than Jihoon. A Jihoon is a little bit more likable than a Swelu at this point. Do you keep the couples outside of the show? There's some drama with Jihoon. No, people send me stuff, but I don't like really follow any of them. I follow Annie and Robert, and then I follow Annie, Thailand Annie, because I love her. That's scary country. I would not go over there to marry anybody. Again, she knew what he expected when she went over there. Now she's trying to act all new about this. Right. No, I agree about that. I agree about that. I definitely agree about that. I don't know. I feel like up until this point, I've been pretty chill. I don't know why everybody acting like I'm all like I'm all irate. Like, calm down. Ronnie's expressive, sharing her opinions. I'm the same. It's like a New Orleans people thing, I think. I mean, and like a, black girl thing. Stereotypical black girl thing, I guess. Oh, that's fine. I'll be a stereotype. Medina. I have to watch Scotty's video. I didn't have time yesterday to watch the whole thing. So I have to watch Scotty's video to see what they were saying about Medina. Yeah, Ken does turn his nose up a lot. He has a little tight butt. It makes me nervous. Okay, it does depend on the state. Okay. I feel like a Swaylu's a preteen, son. Not a teenager, a preteen. But yeah, I just want to be clear that, when I'm offending you, it's not that I'm trying to offend you. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just trying to feel like if I'm actually offending you, or y'all just taking what I'm saying, how y'all taking it, because y'all just don't like when people say that. Because sometimes it ain't even about that. Y'all just don't like when people say that, and y'all get mad that I said it. What about love after lockup? I don't know. Maybe I'll do this for another video. I don't know. This just kind of, felt organic. Okay, y'all, doubling down. I'm not calling nobody slow. unless I know for sure. Look, hey, I'm not doing that. Maturity can be very low no matter how old you are. So, you know. Ken went off on me on Twitter last night. He was big baller. Yeah. With his little hair moving around like a cockatoo. He's upset and he has a hand on the hip. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. He's a Kevin. He's a Kevin. He Kenneth, but he's a Kevin. Jihoon has a piece of a job too. Ken is a Karen. Somebody said it. He can't say criticism. Nope, I agree that Swaylu is depressed from a culture where sharing your feelings isn't easy. Yeah, you could tell. Honestly, I feel like Asuelu has been in an abusive relationship with his family. The way his mom and sister reacted, like, I just couldn't imagine what growing up must have been like that. Must have been like for him before he could offer you anything. Like when you had to take care of him. Like, you want to hug him, poor thing. But he definitely needs therapy. Because if not, he's gonna, mess up Kaylani and those kids even more. Because Kaylani's already kind of messed up, but shout out to her daddy. I mean, messed up enough to even want to be with somebody who's, sadly this regressed. Not to say that, I'm just saying he's regressed. His antiquated ideas of birth control child. Remember what he said about the condom stuff? I cannot. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. It's like almost 700 people in here, so that's what's up.
Said about the condoms.
Oh, he said that nasty people use condoms.
Oh, that make no sense. That nigga's stupid, man.
Like, this is what you use not to be nasty.
He is a baby, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you use not to catch the things that make you nasty. Like, you see, like, oh, I'm clean. I'm clean just because I'm clean. Like, what does that mean? Like, if you wash around the head of your peen, does that mean you clean? Like, what? Like, otherwise, I've seen dudes not do it. I've seen them not do it. You know? That's so weird. Oh, my God. But anyway, just poor communication. Yeah. I don't understand, sister. I don't understand what she was saying, but not how she was saying it. I don't, because I don't feel like it's anybody's responsibility to have to basically go without so that they can give to you so you can give to the church and to something else. Like, that mama looked like she got enough people around her that she is not starving. Like, everybody look like they're okay. When you go back to Samoa, ain't y'all like eating stuff off the fruits, off the trees and stuff? Ain't that what Asuelu said? So you don't look like you starving. Let's be honest. Like, that mom looked like she's living okay, and you just want and want and want and want and want because you think you should. You think you should have. Some people are bad parents, and they, instill that in their children, i.e. his sister. And it's just toxic. It's toxic, and it shows up as toxic. And that's why she wanted to fight and all of that. I don't feel bad for Kaylani getting pregnant, but Kaylani taking care of her fucking kids. Like, what am I supposed to say about that? You know what I'm saying? Kaylani takes care of her children. It's just the point of who you chose to have children with. But yes, it says a lot about the women that they are, the men that they choose. Y'all are absolutely right about that. But anyway, $1,000. Like, what you gonna do with $1,000, ma'am? Why are my comments getting deleted? I don't know. I'm not deleting anything. I haven't deleted a damn thing, so I don't know. And honestly, this chat is moving kind of fast. I'm just trying to keep up. Hey, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. This was fun. This was fun. I enjoyed this, and I hope y'all have a good day. Okay? And I hope, y'all understood and, y'all get me or whatever. And if you don't, that's fine. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. I love y'all anyway, and I appreciate you watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one. The dog? Why you say that?